Alright, what's up guys? It's Joey and I'm back with another video. This is the 4th episode of the 76ers rebuild and we are still here at the January 29th mark. We are currently 14-11. This is our last chance to make a push for the playoffs or else Elton Brand might kick me out of office. So let's simulate right to the end of the season and then hopefully we make the playoffs. So we have reached the end of the season, and if you can see our record at the bottom of the screen, we were horrible. Absolutely atrocious. Trae Young takes home MVP though, putting up 30 and 12 a game. That's insane. Chet Holmgren gets Rookie of the Year. Wow. How tall is he? Like 7'3"? Oh, he's 7'1". I thought he was taller than that. Spencer Dinwiddie he's back in Chicago. Wow. Giannis gets Depoy with debatably probably better numbers than Trae Young. I know Trae put up 30 and 12, but look at those numbers by Giannis. 31, 10, 5, and then 1.5 and 1.5 a game. That's insane. Killian Hayes gets Most Improved Player, and rightfully so. Wow. He went off. And Steve Nash gets Coach of the Year. But we obviously did not make the playoffs, and James Wiseman gets All-NBA First Team. Wow. Embiid made the second team, putting up 27 and 14. So this team was bad. Very bad. Even though I built a very solid roster that fit our system and everything, it still did not do anything. Tobias Harris fell off a cliff. I mean, just nothing was working. I mean, his efficiency went way, way up, but he wasn't taking as much shots. He wasn't being that scorer that he was 2 seasons ago when we had our best record. And as you can see, literally everybody got the injury bug. Everybody got the injury bug at the end of the season, and Joel Embiid was the only competent player on this entire team. He was the only player that knew how to do anything. Derrick Rose came off the bench and was fine. He was actually pretty good. Hassan Whiteside was but I mean, this team just couldn't put it together, and we didn't make the playoffs, which means Elton Brand is booting me out of office. At the end of the offseason, I am getting booted out of the 76ers front office. So the next destination, who knows? His numbers are insane. And he was playing 40 minutes a game. Jeez Louise. So we are here in the offseason, and Elton Brand said, "You are done. You are not the general manager of this team any longer." Alright, so we are here in the offseason. Elton Brand shipped me off. He said, "See ya later." And one rebuilding team that reached out to me as a general manager was the Sacramento Kings. They finished 29 and 53, but the reason the Kings are interesting is because, yes, they're a horrible team, but look at this young core they have right here of De'Aaron Fox, Wendell Carter, and Tyrese Halliburton. If I can build the right pieces around this team, this can be a playoff team. De'Aaron Fox is a monster. Look at these numbers. Wendell Carter seems like he's emerging in Sacramento. He's found his niche here. And then Tyrese Halliburton had his best season yet on god-tier efficiency. So we've got De'Aaron at the 1. Reggie Jackson's coming off the bench. We got Tyrese Halliburton and Buddy Hield making $20 million a year. He's on the last year of his deal. How did he play? He put up 18 a game. He'll probably be the 6th man. He'll probably come off the bench. They have Patrick Baldwin, Harrison Barnes, and Justin James. So Patrick Baldwin is actually going to be quite the good piece for this Kings team. This team has such good young pieces. They just need a good coach that can help them put this team together. So that's exactly what we're going to go out and do. We're going to go here to draft lottery. What pick do we have? We have the number 1 pick. We are here at staff signing, and I will definitely tell you, we are not re-signing Luke Walton. That's not happening. I think a guy we're going to look at here is Mike Malone. I think we're really going to look at Mike Malone. Pace and space, that perfectly fits De'Aaron Fox's game. We could also look at Mike D'Antoni to come here and run the 7 seconds or less system, which I think we're going to do because 7 seconds or less literally fits De'Aaron Fox to a T. So I think that would be perfect, and we get Mike D'Antoni. But now we need to go out and get our assistant coach, and I think we'll just sign Aiden Anderson, just some auto-generated coach. So we have a great trainer in Sean Lee. Shout out to the linebacker from the Cowboys. I'm pretty sure he just retired. But this is where things get interesting. We have the number 1 pick in the draft. Think this is going to be kind of controversial. I think instead of using that pick, I think I'm going to trade that pick away. I think there is a counterpart in this league that would fit De'Aaron Fox perfectly. So I am going to put together a trade to try and get this counterpart. And I think moving Buddy Hield might have to happen in order to get him. Okay, so this is who I want. I want Bradley Beal paired up with De'Aaron Fox. I really do. Brad is another 20-point per scorer game, and we need that. Tyrese Halliburton only put up like 11. I know Patrick Baldwin put up 15, but we need another guy on this team that can score the ball. We have Buddy Hield who put up 18, but that's just not good enough. And he's making $20 million a year. Is Buddy Hield really worth that? So, if we can give up Buddy Hield in the first overall pick in the draft for Bradley Beal, he waived his no-trade clause. He really wants to stay in Orlando. Wow. Wow, that sucks, man. If I can't get Bradley Beal, I'm getting Zach LaVine. I want Zach LaVine. I mean, this dude just shoots the lights out. He's such a good scorer. So if I can give up... The first overall pick in the draft is a lot to give up for Zach LaVine, but we're kind of getting to the point where the draft classes are getting kind of weak because I auto-generated them. Loading in draft classes is just too annoying because I forget what year I'm in sometimes. But I think if we give up Buddy Hield in the first overall pick for Zach LaVine, I think we'll get him. Is there any way I can get probably like 2 second-rounders out of this? And they don't want to do it, even for the first overall pick. I guarantee, wow, they don't even want to give him up. Just going to go straight after Julius Randle. Trading the first overall pick in the draft for Julius Randle probably isn't the greatest idea, but, I mean, we don't even have a power forward right now, and if Julius Randle can come onto this team and play the way he did just recently in Portland, from what I'm seeing here, I think this will be a decent trade, but I do want to try to get a second-round pick out of them. Second-round pick or 2, and they did it. We have traded the first overall pick in the draft for Julius Randle, and I do think that's a realistic trade because we gave up way too much for Julius Randle, and that's kind of the trades I want to make. I kind of want to give up too much for a certain player because that's realistic. It happens all the time. I don't want to pair, you know, like Wendell Carter Jr. and 3 first-round picks to get like Kevin Durant or something. Like, that's just unrealistic. Trading the first overall pick and Buddy Hield for Julius Randle and 2 second-round picks, that's more realistic in my eyes. I'm pretty sure we have a second-round pick in the draft, but we're probably not going to get anything. A 75 overall center in the second round. I lied. I definitely lied. We are signing you. We are definitely going to keep Tyrese Halliburton. Usman Garuba, we are definitely keeping, and Robert Woodard, we're keeping as well. So now we will head to free agency. I'm probably not going to make any moves. I might just try to see if we can just get a good bench because we don't really have one. We need to get a backup point guard, a backup 2, a backup 3, power forward's okay, and then we lost Wendell Carter Jr., which I was unaware of. That's kind of not okay. Do we have bird rights on Wendell Carter? I do not want to renounce the rights on Wendell Carter. Why would I do that? Don't have bird rights on Wendell Carter. We do not have bird rights on Wendell Carter. That sucks, man. That sucks. I might as well just renounce him then. And kind of just go after some pieces. I really don't know what to go after. We can't really afford any of the centers here. Joel Embiid might leave Philly. Is he going to? He's going to go to Memphis with Ja? That's just stupid, man. Oh my god. We can afford Christian Wood. Oh my goodness. We can afford Christian Wood. Just because we already have 2 ball-dominant players on the team, and Christian Wood kind of is a ball-dominant center, so that probably wouldn't be the greatest idea in the world. Zubac would be great. I mean, he would just... What? What is happening? 15 and 12 a game? I did not know he was capable of such things. Miles Turner would be great. Miles Turner would be a really good piece for this team. So wouldn't Daniel Gafford. I'm going to go after Daniel Gafford. He would be a great piece for this team. I'm going to take his salary down a little bit. I just don't really want to overpay on Daniel Gafford. Hopefully he accepts, and it looks like he's going to. Hopefully he's not a restricted free agent, and we got him. Okay. But now we need a backup point guard. Ooh, is Ja going to stay in Memphis? Of course he is. They're going to get Joel and Ja. That is so stupid, man. That is so overpowered. To Chris Dunn for our backup point guard. I think having Chris Dunn as the backup would be perfect. And he declined. You know what? Screw you. You're not good anyway. Let's go after Elfrid Payton. He'll just be a facilitating point guard off the bench. If we can get him. I don't even know if he does. Okay. Now we need a backup shooting guard. I don't even know what's here. We can get Landry Shamet. We probably can't afford them, though. Can we get Aaron Holiday? Oh. We got Aaron Holiday to come off the bench. That's clutch, man. We need a backup small forward as well. So let's see what's here. Probably nothing, really. Paul Watson, just to be a sharpshooter off the bench. I don't think we can afford Harrison Barnes. But if we could, I'd probably take him. Just because he would be a decent bench scorer. He accepts. Okay. So now we'll go to player progression. If free agency will finish simulating here, which is taking forever. Day 11, day 12, and we're done. Okay, we're heading into player progression. De'Aaron Fox regresses, that's unhelpful. But this looks like the starting 5 right here. This definitely looks like the starting 5. This looks insane. This looks crazy, dude. This is going to be... Wait, what? Oh, I was looking at per 36. I was like, didn't Tyrese Halliburton put up like 11? Yeah, I was going to say. And Patrick Baldwin did not put up 21 a game. That's player progression. We are going to head to training camps and see what we can do here. The simulation speed of this game is so god-awfully slow. My goodness, dude. Alright, we are here at training camps. I think I'm going to throw perimeter shooting to De'Aaron Fox just because he's not the greatest three-point shooter in the world. Untapped potential. I think I might throw that on Reese. Actually, no. I am going to throw offensive fundamentals on Tyrese Halliburton. That will boost his offensive consistency so he's able to score more. That'll be great for this team. But I think what I'm about to do here is I'm going to adjust the rotation for the next upcoming season. And then in next episode, we will start the simulating process of the Sacramento Kings. Alright, so we're rolling with a 10-man rotation, and this is what the starting lineup is going to look like. We're going to have 34 minutes to Fox, 29 to Reese, 26 to Baldwin, 34 to Julius Randle, and then 26 to Daniel Gafford. And then we've got Aaron Holiday at the 6th man, Elfrid Payton, Harrison Barnes, McGee, and Garuba. And real fast, I will check the system proficiency. 7 seconds is 4 stars. This team is about to be so good, man. I am so excited for next episode. But as always, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. Later.